What's up, boys and ghouls? We're back in Fallout 4 with another quick settlement tour. One of my lost save files from before the big updates last year. I don't even think I ever modded this playthrough, because I know I did most of this before I started modding. The jetpack is a mod, but other than that, this settlement, rewatching these videos, I don't really see much that is modded. So I don't think I did much to mod this playthrough, this build. But we're going to take a look at his sanctuary town. He is an Institute player, or Institute agent, if you couldn't tell by his outfit. But we got Main Street here with basically just, it's a ramshackle residential town. It really had no direction. I just wanted to build janky looking stacked houses for all the residents, because I wanted to max this out at like 30 settlers or whatever the max was before you could, with mods, maybe 21. I can't remember. Either way, I did decorate a few of these houses pretty decently, but most of the bigger buildings towards like the front of the settlement don't really have any decorations, so we're not going to be walking through those. They're just big empty buildings, but some of these buildings are. The house I just went through was Marcy and June Long's. You'll notice they had separate beds because, well, they can both be pretty insufferable sometimes. Up on top of the yellow workshop house is a two-bedroom house for guards. Those three buildings there are vendors, and this is the general store, the Vault-Tec Reps Trade Emporium. Not decorated really inside, but... And then upstairs on top is the Vault-Tec Reps humble abode. I decked this out pretty nice for him. Figured if he lasted 200 years in the wasteland, he should be able to come home to a nice little house, even if he does live directly on top of where he works. So now we're gonna go up on top of the yellow house here. We got a generator, or windmill generator, and this is that guard's house I was telling you about. 2 beds for a couple guards, just so they can be basically at the ready in an elevated position should something go down, with a little lookout. You can see some of the taller buildings. Like I said, most of those buildings are just empty. I believe the intention was to fill them up once I had the mods and stuff installed, but I had so many different playthroughs, and this one I had already finished the main story, so I just never went back to it after I did start modding. But luckily I had the foresight to do these walkthrough videos before the big updates. Because I don't think it was the next gen update, I think it was the one after that. I could be misremembering the order of things, but there was like 2 big updates I remember, like the next gen update and another one. I don't think it was the next gen update that broke it, or a lot of my saves. I think it was the other one, but it was the second of the 2, whichever the second of the 2 were. That's another empty house. I think it might be like a 3 or 4 family home actually. Now we're just gonna use the jetpack to get some aerial shots of the settlement. Nothing special. Other than being a pretty decently built up little town, self-sufficient and whatnot, it is pretty empty on the inside. And for as janky and asymmetrical as all the buildings are, they kind of, because I use mostly all the same vanilla building objects to build them, they all kind of seem the same. Yeah, if I didn't explain it, that building right there I'm about to jump on top is like a church slash meeting house. Inside were a bunch of benches and a little podium. And the farm is laid out around the big tree. I always like doing something different around the tree if possible. Everyone and their mother has built a tree house at it, which I have as well. I built like a 3 apartment tree house on it in my main playthrough. They got armor, weapons, and clothing vendors there in those 3 little stores with each respective shop owner's single bedroom apartment above them. It's like I've got Hancock as a weapons vendor, and his bed is directly above that. Keep things simple. And for all these empty houses that we didn't go through, I'm pretty sure I did assign all the beds to different settlers like Preston and Mama Murphy. Like I said, that first house we went through earlier, that was Long's. That was their house. I don't think I had a specific house for my player character in this one, though, because he's an Institute guy, so he's going to live at the Institute. Anyways, hope you like this town. Just another one of my many underdeveloped yet overdeveloped sanctuaries. Hope you enjoy.